Yeah, because ladies and gentlemen, apparently I don't know common ball. See, I thought with all the main character stuff going around that apparently Naruto was the OP one. So why does this guy say Sasuke should have destroyed him? Let's find out.
The end of Shippuden, and Naruto won. Well, technically they tied in their physical fight, but Sasuke admitted defeat to Naruto's convictions. Naruto and Sasuke at that point were by far the strongest ninjas alive, and their fighting styles could not be more different. And by that I mean Naruto has only 3 jutsus or so in his arsenal. His wiki may say he has dozens of them, but they are literally all Rasengan variants. Oh, come on, you know I'm right. Sasuke, in contrast, actually
Off dome. If Sage mode can't count as a jutsu, I guess. We have obviously Rasengans, even if all variants can't count as exclusives, which is... Then I guess after that, if we're discounting all Rasengan variants, all Rasen Shuriken variants, he has a bunch of Sage Jutsu as well, like Frakata, all that extra shit. I don't know. I like, even just now, it's like, well, actually, you only named 4, so, ooh, you feel me? I don't know. It's multiple stuff. 3 bag. Whatever. Like, if I tried to just be weird, I'd be like, yo, Sasuke only has like 3 jutsus. Sharingan jutsu type shit. So
there's dozens of jutsus, which grants him a lot of variety, especially after he awakens the Rinnegan. This difference in variety makes both of them fight in very different ways. Naruto is much more of a let's make 1,000 clones and bum rush the guy with a Rasengan type of fighter, while Sasuke has more things he can do, and therefore he can create more strategies.
Well, that's not, see, and that's why I was pushing back the 3 jutsu take, because even if we're going to be that direct, his jutsu are very, very, very diverse in what you can do with them. Even with what he just said, the idea that like Naruto with shadow clones is only forward aggression. Naruto's main thing in part 1 is being deceptive with the shadow clones. Like, I got you, bitch, you hit the wrong one, not to just bombard you. So, I don't know. Well, we'll see what he's talking about, though. So far, it sounds like, if I had to make a prediction, that Sasuke should have just outsmarted and cooked Naruto in his entirety.
He also displayed great battle IQ in his fights during Shippuden. Against Deidara, Itachi,
also, Naruto has insane
Sasuke
battle
showed
IQ.
a lot of intelligence, and that he knew how ninjutsu worked during a fight and how to counter the enemy's abilities. The problem is, Sasuke loses 80 IQ points just prior to his battle against Naruto. He fought like an imbecile, and if he used an ounce of the intelligence he showed in the previous fights he had in Shippuden, he would have destroyed Naruto in the Valley of the End. Subscribe to this channel so we can buy Sasuke.
Okay, you're gonna have to convince me. There's only one point in time where I thought that Sasuke could win that fight. I think we all know the point in time that I'm thinking of, and it's not that fucking complex. It's the one time where he could have fucking won. I mean, are we like doing that thing in anime fights where we're plugging a controller into Sasuke while also, I'm not gonna call him hypocritically, but making Naruto like a fucking peon? Because then, yeah, I guess if Naruto NPCs it up or is out of character, and then we get to control every single motion Sasuke does, then sure. But like, if Naruto even just is competently who he is, there's no way Sasuke wins this fight.
Sasuke some new IQ points. Part 1, Sasuke's awful jutsu selection. So the fight starts, and right out of the gate, Sasuke positions himself in the most advantageous position you could ever ask for. He manages to blitz Naruto from behind, catching him off guard. We also know Sasuke is fighting with killing intent, so finishing the fight right then and there would be perfect for him. Now, Sasuke has 100 different options to go about it. Number 1, use the human path and extract Naruto's soul as soon as they touch. Number 2, use Onyx Chidori, which is imbued with the power of the Sage of 6 Paths, and also was able to hurt Jubidara pretty bad. Number 3, cast a Chibaku Tensei centered on Naruto, and then when Naruto...
See, here's my thing, off rip. Naruto got trapped in there, and then like with Minato bullshit stood up out of it. That was like 4 arcs ago. I mean, it's so serious. Chibaku Tensei, Naruto would be like, what the no? And just like move, just keep moving around. You would just run away. To be dead ass, Chibaku Tensei, Naruto just runs away. Onyx Chidori, I'm being so serious, it's just a stronger Chidori. He would deal with that accordingly. Again, Naruto was holding back in the fight. I don't think anybody needs to talk about that. The human path thing. Again, he fought Nagato. While Nagato was boxing him up at that point in time, Naruto was able to competently go, no, give this back. And he's stronger than Sasuke at this point. So I don't think Sasuke just summoning human path Sasuke or trying to rip Naruto's soul out would have just, nah. And then also he would have to be very honest, you had to catch the nigga trying to do that shit. Like the second I feel like Naruto puts together, he's trying to snatch my soul, Naruto's moving way different. But that's just me.
Attack Naruto's soul as soon as they touch. Number 2, use Onyx Chidori, which is imbued with the power of the Sage of Six Paths and also was able to hurt Jubidara pretty bad. Number 3, cast a Chibaku Tensei centered on Naruto, and then when Naruto is trying to leave the gravitational grasp, shoot him with 1,000 Amaterasu arrows. Number 4, lace his Chidori with Amaterasu, hitting Naruto and making him burn.
Okay, so I was right. Okay. Come here. All right, so hey, look. When we do these anime hypotheticals, when we do these hypothetical fights, can we be fair? And what I mean be fair is if you get to plug your controller into Sasuke and make him shoot 1,000 Amaterasu arrows while also casting Chibaku Tensei and Naruto just sitting there, whoa, what do I do? Whoa! Can I at least plug my controller into Naruto and have him clone himself 1,000 times and throw himself the fuck out of there, and or just break every piece of earth that's pulling him forth and then move on from there? Can I have Naruto just shoot at the Chibaku Tensei? I know that sounds crazy. Can I have Naruto just summon the Kurama form and shoot at the thing? Like, can I have Naruto counter it? Because I promise you Naruto's just not a Chibaku Tensei away from losing any fight in Naruto. I promise that, bro. Why would Naruto just have no answer for this? Like, there's like 10 things Naruto could do to get out of that situation. I don't know why we're acting like Naruto's just cooked if he just summons Chibaku Tensei and shoots Amaterasu arrows at him. Now, if this was fucking Indro's arrow coming at him, and when I won't talk about Indro's arrow until it's time to talk about it, because I hope he brings that up. That's like the one thing that Sasuke could have done differently, I guess. Now, if he's talking about, okay, use Chibaku Tensei, then shoot an Indro's arrow so he can't dodge it, but still, at least I can understand the idea that maybe that's the reason you think he would have died. At least I can understand that.
Until he dies. Number 5, use the Preta Path Rinnegan abilities to drain Naruto's Kyuubi cloak, weakening him and then following up with a killing blow. And the list goes on up until number 146, but you get the point. But instead of doing anything useful once he finds himself in a perfect position to strike a killing blow against Naruto, Sasuke hits Naruto with a base Chidori, an attack Sasuke knows Naruto already survived a direct hit because he did it in the past, and this Naruto is bound to be stronger than Kid Naruto and have more durability anyway. Now,
Sasuke's also stronger than he was at the point in time, though. That'd kind of be like the same way that you said Naruto only has Rasengan variants. That'd kind of be like, Naruto, how dare you think a Rasengan would work on Sasuke? They're both stronger. That does. I promise you, this is one of them things, chat, where like if you agree with him and I'm wrong and he's right, go forth. But if you think that the idea of using a base Chidori is stupid, and even then it's debatable if it was a base Chidori, but a base Chidori is stupid, yeah, that's just, all right, take the goalpost and put it back, because that just does it. At that point, there's no reason anyone should ever use the same jutsu ever once they learn a new one, bro.
Now, the anime grossly misrepresented the scene, because in the manga, Sasuke uses the fireball, making Naruto block it with his Kyuubi chakra, and then Sasuke blitzes Naruto from behind with sheer speed. In the anime, for whatever reason, they decided to make Sasuke use Amenoteji Kara. And do you know how I know that? Because in the manga, Naruto had 3 good Odamas in the start of the fight. Sasuke appears behind him, and Naruto still has 3 good Odamas. So Sasuke didn't use anything to change places with Amenoteji Kara. In the anime, they give Naruto 4 good Odamas, and you can see Sasuke swapping places with one of the good Odamas to teleport behind Naruto. The anime fight implies Sasuke wouldn't be able to blitz Naruto without his teleportation, which is false because he clearly does so in the manga. Another stupid.
Also, that's not a blitz. Either one's not a blitz. And my Naruto knowledge isn't up there with my Dragon Ball knowledge. It's no secret. But that's just basic anime. That's not a blitz. Chat. If you like have me hold on to something and then run around me and do something, sure, I could like, oh, if I was that much faster than you, I would be like, I already knew you were there or some shit. But that's not a blitz. A blitz would be literally Naruto trying to like swap hands with Sasuke, and Sasuke is so fast he moves around him while thinking he's in front. Naruto holding back a fireball and then getting while doing that, Sasuke runs by him. That's not a blitz. It's not a blitz.
The anime makes is that
it doesn't
Sasuke
devalue
strikes
Sasuke at all
Naruto with his right right hand, while in the manga, Sasuke strikes Naruto with his dominant hand, his left hand, and that is the hand with the moon mark from the Sage of Six Paths, meaning Sasuke could have used something much stronger than a Chidori against Naruto there. You could say Naruto could counter those jutsus I mentioned before, or that Sasuke didn't know how to use his Rinnegan abilities to their fullest, like the human path and the Preta path, but he definitely knew the Preta path at least a bit because he used it later, and he was pretty good with Ichibaku Tensei because he put every single tailed beast under Ichibaku Tensei. Also, why wouldn't he just use an Onyx Chidori instead of a regular Chidori? What would he lose by using a more powerful Chidori variant? And even if Naruto countered the initial attack, such as a Chibaku Tensei hypothetically, Sasuke could have a massive advantage and he could still use his Ameno Tejikara to follow up, because in the manga he didn't use that to blitz Naruto, meaning it wasn't on cooldown. Or even use a Chidori.
A lot of the last points he made are just like semantics to me. I don't like this section only because all of these things don't kill Naruto. At the end of the day, even if you thought they would do more damage, I'm sorry, maybe I'm not even gonna make a multi-point thing. All of the points he's making, they don't end in GGs. They don't end in I'm killing Naruto and or just aren't possible. That was my second point. Like when he's talking about taking chakra away from Naruto, that was when they were both heavily fatigued, because Naruto's not gonna just sit there and let Sasuke take away his Kyuubi chakra. He's seen that, he's already done that. He's already been suppressed by Sasuke in the past. I think Naruto is more than aware of Sasuke's ability to do that and or try to do that. Another thing, Sasuke get constantly amped throughout this fight. I'm not necessarily gawking Naruto when I say this, according to some of you, but Naruto's already not at 100% any fucking way. The idea of like all of these things, that's why I'm really mild spoiler, really hell bent or really want to hear what he's gonna say about Indra's arrow, because there's ways he could have used either the Jubi chakra or even just used a different attack or something where, yeah, maybe you have a different argument there. But Sasuke is getting constantly amped through the fight. That's why I think if there was like a team just Naruto, a team just Sasuke, and a team everybody else, Team Sasuke would win, because he just absorbs these motherfuckers and he just wins at that point. At that point, that's not even Sasuke anymore. But Naruto, on the other hand, fought like, you know, a war. I don't know. I just don't like jutsu selection, thinking that there's anything Sasuke could have done in terms of his bag to beat Naruto.
Mixed with the Amaterasu, because he did later in the fight, but it would have been much more useful if Sasuke had actually hit Naruto with it. Something he clearly did after the blitz, but it was just a regular Chidori. Oh, which takes me to part 2. Sasuke never uses Amaterasu when he should have, and then uses it when it's gonna be useless. We saw Naruto countering Amaterasu with a Kyuubi cloak towards the end of the fight. So you may say Amaterasu would not work on that Naruto, but I disagree. The version 1 cloak was able to save Naruto from the Amaterasu because it creates a layer of chakra between the Amaterasu and Naruto's skin. But when Naruto is in 6 Path Sage mode Kyuubi chakra mode, he doesn't have that added layer of protection.
Let's say he couldn't use truth-seeking orbs, and let's say that for some unknown reason, the Kyuubi chakra he's using right the now can't be used to either extend a body part to get rid of the flame and or just douse the flame. What's stopping him from being like, oh shit, Amaterasu, QB1, get this shit off of me? Like, what? Why is a less stamina version of Naruto a better counter? What? It's not like, once you turn 6 Path Sage mode, you can't go back. You can't use. He could use what? You know what Naruto does? In case some of you guys saying, well, Sage, actually he can't. Oh, no. It's not one of them hypothetical moments. No. I know he can't. You want to see my proof? I promise. We don't even need no audio for real. You want to see my fucking proof, dog? I know Naruto could use that cloak considering this form. Let's watch this. Because watch the fuck out of this. Oh, what's that? What do you look here? If you think he can give someone else an entire fucking cloak and amp their chakra by 3 times, but can't put it on his pinky. Oh, all right, we're done here.
Protection. Naruto's skin turns bright yellow, so if he gets hit by Amaterasu, it's over because it actually hits his skin. Sure, he could tank the flames for a while and survive a decent amount of time, but the fire wouldn't extinguish until Naruto literally burns away and dies. Now,
until Naruto burns, let's say Naruto just couldn't remove it though. So he would burn away until his chakra reserve looks like this, and then he'd do this. Best case scenario, you're objectively right, but Naruto fights completely different. And maybe the cycle of hatred continues. Because then, if he is 1,000,000% right, even then he's still wrong. At that point, Naruto's on fire. Can't get rid of it with a true Singing Orb for some fucking reason. Can't get rid of it by either just tapping into this ability and or the current ability he's already in, the current cloak he's already in. Fine, no counters. He needs to be in base to do this. Okay, he gonna tank the attack, be like, oh shit, all right, well, gotta kill Sasuke. Mind you, Sasuke gotta stay looking at this nigga like the entire fucking time. And maybe that's technically wrong. I don't know. That could be a part of double checking thing. But regardless, if Naruto's like, okay, bet I'm balling up, it's time to kill Sasuke because otherwise I'm gonna die or some shit like that. Unless y'all think Naruto would let himself die, which go for it. The idea that Sasuke should have destroyed him is still Mickey in my opinion at that point. But I think more likely than not, Naruto would just subdue the fuck out of Sasuke and then, oh man, whatever.
It turns bright yellow, so if he gets hit flames for a while and survive a decent amount of time, but the fire wouldn't extinguish until Naruto literally burns away and dies. Now, you may say Naruto still has several counters for Amaterasu with its 6-path Sage Mode QB Chakra, and you would be right, he could dodge Amaterasu or use an extension of the QB avatar to block Amaterasu like the version 1 cloak. But the thing is, Sasuke's Amaterasu can be molded into a Chidori, which definitely hit Naruto square on without any of those protections in the beginning of the fight, meaning Sasuke could have killed him right then and there. The only way this wouldn't work would be if Amaterasu outright doesn't work on that version of Naruto, which would imply that ninjutsu in general wouldn't work against him. But that's not true because Naruto is clearly trying his best to block Sasuke's attacks, and if Sasuke couldn't harm him, he wouldn't even bother to put his defenses up anyway. Also, when they're fighting with the perfect Susanoo and the QB avatar, we clearly see them touching each other several times, blocking and parrying attacks. The QB blocks.
Here's my thing, and this is gonna sound like the dick suck. Breaking news, I guess. He wasn't really going all out. I understand that Sasuke didn't attack with 100%, but let's just say Naruto wasn't using his strongest variants and all of his chakra, all like his strongest defense. I thought this was just common knowledge, but if it's not, then go for it. If someone's gonna comment, because I know someone's gonna comment, I hate when people say Naruto wasn't going all out because, you know, I don't know what's up with the literal story just being rewritten by fans nowadays. In my personal opinion, at least, I hope many people's personal interpretation, Naruto's not going all out. So the idea that like in this one moment, the fight should have ended. It's like, I could do that for every fight in anime ever. If you NPC the fuck out of Naruto and Sasuke attacks with all of his power, all of his jutsu, hell, Itachi comes back from the fucking dead and they all Kamehameha Naruto and he just dies. He just evaporates actually. There's no trace of Naruto or Kurama. They're both dead. Cycle of hatred continues. In fact, no, the cycle of hatred ends. That's how bad Naruto dies here. What are you trying to say? Trying to say that Sasuke is stronger than Naruto? Is this the implication? That's an argument.
True, because Naruto is clearly trying his best to block Sasuke's attacks, and if Sasuke couldn't harm him, he wouldn't even bother to put his defenses up anyway.
Maybe I'm just
also,
waffling.
when they're fighting with the perfect Susanoo and the QB avatar, we clearly see them touching each other several times, blocking and parrying attacks. The QB blocks the Susanoo sword with its tails, so just lace your Susanoo sword with the Amaterasu and start burning the QB.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't want to be this guy. Sasuke does not have unlimited chakra. Sorry. I was gonna wait to the end. I can't. You just think this nigga can just spam Amaterasu, Kamui, and fucking Chibaku Tensei, and motherfucking, like, yo, this is Sasuke Uchiha we are talking about, my nigga. I'm sorry. I was literally gonna wait to the end. I probably waited too long in this video. Someone's already keyboarded away. Sasuke Uchiha is gonna do all of this? Are we serious? Sasuke is not out-chakring Naruto, bro. It's not happening. Nobody is. What are we actually doing right now? He's not gonna just, okay, okay, well, Naruto can counter it and move out the way, but just do it again. That's not how Sasuke should approach a fight at all. At all.
Avatar. Eventually, it will start burning completely and Naruto will have to discard it,
with
meaning you can actually hit Naruto's body. Part 3. Sasuke, you have a Rinnegan. Use it. I think by this point, it's very clear, but just to make sure, I am talking about the fight in the manga, which is the actual canon version. They put a lot of extra stuff in.
Okay, so now you're just using everything. Okay, so you didn't like how he fought in the anime earlier, which, by the way, side note,
the anime that never happened in the manga to make the fight.
No, I'll show it. If he couldn't show it, I will. When Sasuke did this to Naruto dumbass, and then did this, what's wrong with that? Now I really think about it. Why didn't this kill Naruto? Huh? Why didn't the Susanoo flame control kill? Oh, by the way, use the ring on him. What did Naruto do here? Okay. Oh! You're telling me he could tank the attack? Oh!
Longer, but in the manga, Sasuke never uses his Amenoteji Kara during the fight against Naruto.
Which was
he
a
also
complaint
doesn't
you used
use
earlier.
any of the Rinnegan abilities except for Chibaku Tensei and the Preta Path. So why wouldn't he use his OP teleportation ability? Amenoteji Kara can be used in so many broken ways. Bear in mind, it can teleport other people too, just like they did with Jubidara, which enabled Naruto and Sasuke to land.
Earlier in the video, he just talked about how because of the teleportation being used, that showed that Sasuke can't blitz Naruto. Now he's then holding it accountable. Now he's then using that same thing to say, yo, you're not teleporting enough for me. Well, if he's fast enough to blitz him, why do you want him to use that chakra when he could also just straight up blitz Naruto? Pick your poison there. Why do you want him to go chakra for chakra with Naruto? Uzumaki. It's like the worst person to do that to. One time, can we admit that argument itself is just inconsistent as fuck?
The Rasengan Chidori combo on him. Why wouldn't Sasuke just teleport Naruto directly in front of him, or his Susanoo or whatever, and then hit Naruto? There's no saving throw for Amenoteji Kara, it just happens. Jubidara was pretty confused when he got teleported by it, meaning there is no warning, it just happens. No matter how great your reaction time is, this combo would give Sasuke a perfect advantage to attack Naruto and catch.
And maybe that's a con of Naruto's development, the show, not the character. Maybe that's a con of Naruto's development in the series in its entirety. Because back in the day, in part 1, he might even be generally cooking, but he's showing a lot of points of character surviving. And I know that sounds ass. That sounds like probably the worst point I've made this far. But chat, I'm just bringing all the things to the table. You don't have to like every argument I made. I'm just gonna point out you're bringing a lot of footage of what you want people to do, and they're living. You brought up, oh yeah, modern cooking on shit. You know what he did? He just flew up because he could tank the attack. Same way that it's very likely Naruto just tanks the attack.
Him off guard. That jutsu could have been used in other useful
like
ways
a sword's
as well.
not killing
Say,
Naruto.
when Naruto tosses a massive Rasen Shuriken against you, and then you can, instead of getting hit by it, you swap places with Naruto, making him hit himself with his own attack.
All right, now come on. Now you come on. I'm not explaining that. You win. Nope. Well, actually, he's spitting. He is. You know what? You win, bro. You win. Sure. Fantastic point. Why didn't they make him shoot himself? Sure. For sure.
The effective range of Amenoteji Kara and its cooldown time are not specified. The databook says it's a short to medium range jutsu, and there is a determined amount of time you have to wait until you can use it again. So maybe Naruto would be too far away when he tossed the Rasen Shurikens, but Sasuke had a decent range in Amenoteji Kara because he was teleporting things that were pretty far away. When he teleported Madara, and also when he used Amenoteji Kara in the fight against Kaguya to actually go and seal her, he was pretty far away. You think that's the same distance? So yeah, Sasuke should have used that jutsu. Part 4. Why would you risk everything on an all or nothing attack when you're winning the fight? So Sasuke drains the chakra of the Bijus into his Susanoo, and his power spikes.
Winning? I swear. Come here, bro. I need to. The first thing, the hypocritical take. You gotta give me that. I need you to give me one more. If you think Sasuke was winning the fight at that point in time, please stop. Okay, can we agree on that, man? Please, Chet, if we're in a fight and you're throwing all the haymakers, sure. If I'm just sitting there, every punch attempt that you throw, I don't think you're winning the fight, bro. You know what? Again, for this guy or the comment section, Sasuke and Naruto are even. Hell no, fuck that. You know, Sasuke's stronger than Naruto. Fine. At that point in the fight.
Quite significantly, Naruto uses his shadow clone with a QB avatar to try and counter that and compensate for the power difference, but Sasuke's Indra Susanoo is destroying the clones and Naruto himself pretty easily. Sasuke has a clear advantage now. Naruto's QB avatar cannot compete against Sasuke's ultimate Susanoo, so naturally now Sasuke will bum rush and beat Naruto's QB avatar in a quote-unquote taijutsu fight, seeing that—
Do you think like every swing Naruto threw this fight was at 100%? Because wasn't it telling that Naruto was able to counter the Indra's arrow? If they had to do it via taijutsu and Naruto goes like this and gets the Sage Chakra and all that shit, at that point, yeah, they throw hands. they would actually throw hands. I don't just brush him over there.
He will use all the Tail Beast Chakra in one jutsu, shooting Naruto at a distance. And by the way—
But I do understand where he's coming from. This is probably like the least triggering part. I will include that there. And the Indra Susanoo would win, which is genuinely a fair and debatable thing. We don't know who would win that.
This jutsu takes some time to charge, which allows Naruto to collect Sage.
And yet again, sorry, last thing, but again, he's trying to go in a stamina war with Naruto Uzumaki.
Energy and charge his Rasen Shuriken to counter it. And by doing so, Sasuke depletes all of his chakra. Just keep attacking the QB avatar with your sword. It was working just fine and Naruto was clearly outmatched. Why would
you understand that he was depleting in chakra and you want him to bare knuckle brawl Naruto to death? Look, I'm gonna say this just because, my boy, if you see this, Mr. Knight, all respect, we just disagree. It is cartoons. It is anime. It's cartoons. It's anime. It's not that big a deal. You react to my shit, you expose me, go for it, my guy. It is what it is. But the idea that you want Sasuke to stamina box Naruto, nah.
You spend all your chakra in a jutsu that may not work. In a jutsu Naruto may be able to dodge. You clearly had the advantage, and if you were running low on Tail Beast chakra, you could just get more, and they were right there. As long as you still had some chakra to keep the Susanoo up, you would never lose this fight. But no.
If that was fucking more, do you think that he's screaming at the fucking bottom of the goddamn valley? We're just not absorbing the remaining chakra? What?
Oh, let's spend all the chakra on this very jutsu here. The arrow looks very cool, man. Let's shoot Naruto with it. People say Naruto was holding back, not attacking Sasuke with full power during the fight. But I mean, he tossed a Bijudama, used his QB avatar, and then those massive Rasen Shurikens as well. He was definitely fighting to win, and not—
this when he was trying. Everything else you mentioned, he was not. Oh, you just skipped the sequence of events. He just skipped it. He just skipped all the context. You can't go, okay, well, they did this in the manga, but the anime was better here. But then in the anime here, this was better than the manga here. You gotta, when I make my takes, I'm consistent. I try to be. And when I'm inconsistent, I even call it out and say, hey, it's a gut feeling. Like when I do Kid Buu versus Super Buu, again, I'm gonna bring it up because that's probably gonna be the take that is for the month. But when we talking about shit like this, I don't go, okay, well, in the manga, this happened, so I'm gonna use the manga for this point. But then for the anime, this happened, so I'm gonna use the anime for this point, even though the manga goes against me in this specific scenario. Like, no, bro.
Not just defending himself, as some people like to claim. On the other hand, Sasuke was holding back, not physically, but mentally. He was doing everything Naruto would want him to do. He was fighting using his most powerful jutsus, attacking very straightforward, and the most predictable.
So was he fighting using his most powerful jutsu, or was he not using his most powerful jutsu? That just doesn't make sense. What? Huh? You said he wasn't using his most powerful jutsu for about a good 5 minutes. And then at the end of the video, you go, well, actually, Sasuke was holding back. He's not using his strongest jutsu. And then Manso nerfs. You think the guy that said, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you was more nerfed than the guy that tried to say... Let's finish the video.
Way possible. He never thought about any elaborate strategies to catch Naruto off guard. He was just...
Why does he keep doing that weird thing? And this is what I'm talking about. For like any Sasuke nigga that thinks I'm nerfing Sasuke in this video, why is he weirdly nerfing Sasuke whenever he really wants to make a point? Like, that's such a weird thing to say. Sasuke didn't have a game plan? What kind of nerf is that? Look at this. What kind of nerf is that? Look at this. Look at this. No game plan. No game plan. No game plan. No game plan. There's 2 plans right then and there. What? What kind of, what?
Attacking recklessly, essentially.
Reckless?
So yeah, if Kishimoto hadn't nerfed Sasuke's intelligence to Choji's level, he should have destroyed Naruto in that fight. Subscribe to this channel and like the video to help Sasuke regain his IQ points. It seems like he hasn't found them yet in Boruto. Oh well, he's gonna die within the next 10 chapters anyway. Thanks for watching!
Hey, look, man, if you agree with all his points, power to you. If you see this video, my boy, I promise to God, it is just anime. I'm not beefing with you. If you respond to me, go for it. I don't really think it's that deep. I would love a little debate. It ain't that serious to me, my guy. It's all in good fun. All about cartoons at the end of the day. But I keep hitting this thing. But I do think you was tripping big shoes. Take care and stay blessed. I'll see you next time, man. Woo.